This is Nagaraju Musini. Today I'm going to show you how my library is going to work. So in UA applications we have a few issues like the code execution in a synchronous way. Even if you take any advantage of new methods, creating asynchronous methods or promises, but behind of the scenes, the browser will give you only the synchronous way of execution. So this library is going to help to do the concurrent mode in any framework and any other library. So example 1 show you adding a two numbers and calculating the total of the numbers and showing in the below. Here for the I have increased some calculation in the background so that if you add any other number, so it won't give you the result immediately. It will do the calculation in the background and it will give you the total result. So let me show you that if I type some 7, then you can see some delay in the response of the total calculation. This means background I have created a fake calculation delay so that you will see there is a delay in the background. So now the problem here, so when we do a big application and containing of more than 50 or 100 text boxes or text areas, and it has its own calculation, and one text area or one text box is depending on other text box. So what is going to happen when you change any event, when you change any text in any text box, the component when you set the state, component will re-render. Then all the text boxes start going to recalculating, and you will end up with the performance issues, and you will see the delay in the calculation and in the text box. So taking time in the calculation is fine, but the main problem is it will block you to change any other event. So let's say if I type something here, so you won't see the text immediately because it is blocking. So to this issue I have created to solve this using subscribe and unsubscribe methods. So what actually happened when you change any event, it subscribe to that calculation method, and it will stop the UI blocking from the loop. So you will continue the execution, and you will continue to the enter any text in the next text box. But once the calculation completed, you will get to notify of the total amount. So if I type 9, still I am able to access the text boxes. Even if you type n number of text, still it won't block your code anymore. And let me show you the next another example of tabs. So here I have created a 3 tabs: home, profile, contact, and each tab is a component in React. Let's say so if you click on profile, it will call in component mode, you will call the HTTP call, and you will wait for the response. But if you click on profile, it won't move immediately to the profile until unless that call is made. The problem is here the UI application block you to execute the next code until unless it finishes the first action. That means the code runs synchronously. And if you change tabs, so you cannot even click other tab until unless this is API call finished. So by using promises and asynchronous method, you can able to achieve somewhat asynchronous execution, but in the behind of the scenes, browser go execute in a synchronous way only. So I solved this issue by using subscribe and unsubscribe. So how this will work is when you click on some tab, then you will subscribe to that API and you will get notified when it is completed. So you will no longer block the UI, so you will continue the tab selection and other work. So let me show you that example. So now if I click profile, see it won't block my tab selection and all. And there is a one more issue in the applications. So unsubscribing, what it means, so when you click on profile and immediately we change the tab to another tab, then you have to unsubscribe to the previous HTTP calls. So whatever the HTTP calls are running in the background, so it should terminate. Then the current tab API call should be happen and it should get the result. Otherwise you will end up with a delay in completing all the API's calls to finish, then your UI will render. So this is a performance issue in the application. So by using this library, you will see the concurrent mode of execution. Even if you change tabs continuously, then it will check the current tab and it will call that API and it will show the result. So it will terminate all the unsubscribed executions, unsubscribed event or API calls in the background. So you will see the content immediately. So this is complete concurrent mode of execution and subscribe unsubscribe methods. So by for your information, there is a subscribe and unsubscribe concepts already there in the Mobex, but this library is more about execution in concurrent mode. So this is a new concept in the UI. Hope you will like it. Thank you.